Hi, I'm Kevin Hill, and today we're going to do another fun painting. So let's get started. Now before we start, I want to tell you a little bit of what I've done up here. I put some clear medium over the whole canvas and then a little bit of white oil paint on top of that. And so now we can take some brown and we'll just go like this. Make a big old streak right up in the sky here. Maybe this will be like a forest and kind of a blurry background, maybe a lot of tree things going on back here. So we'll just do that. When you're done with that, then you can take the 2-inch brush and go through some white. And let's add some white right here. And then let the brown blend with the white. Now I'm going to take the fan brush and just dip it into some paint thinner. And then we can take the knife and we'll flick a little bit of that onto the canvas. And then it'll react with that clear medium we put down, and it'll look like a lot of little background details without doing too much. It'll kind of eat through the paint a little. Now with the script liner and some nice light brown, we can add some tiny trees way back here in the background. We don't want too much detail, but I do want a few of these. Just like this. Just drop them right in. When you're done with your trees, then we can tap in some bushes with the corner of the 1-inch brush and a little bit of that same brown. But these bushes, I don't want them too dark yet. Notice they're not that dark. These are far away bushes, very soft. Now with some white and yellow, we can add a tiny bit of highlight to some of these bushes right back here. Not too much highlight yet. These are far away. And I want the highlight very soft. Almost can't see it. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to darken up the color a little and add some highlight to the darker bushes. But I'm still using the corner of the brush and I'm tapping very, very lightly. And look, there's still not a ton of highlight. Just a little hint. I want these bushes very soft. And I'm leaving a lot of that dark. A lot of the dark. Now we can go back to the 2-inch brush and some white. And let's make some snow out of this. So we'll grab a tiny little bit of that color and move it around. And that'll be some shadows in the snow. But not too much, just a little. With some brown on the 2-inch brush, we can start right here and pull down. Pull straight down. We'll get some water. Turn the brush and go lightly across to blend it, just like that. With some white, we can just kind of clean up that water, make the edge of the bank a little nicer. There we go. In fact, while we have that going, let's add a little piece of land that sticks out into the water. Kind of changes it up, makes it a little more interesting. Now with some dark brown on the 1-inch brush, I want to add a lot of little foreground bushes right up here. But I'm still doing it the same way. I'm using the top of the brush and tapping. And I'm thinking about how I want the land to slope. It all has to kind of go down toward the water. So think about that as you're painting your bushes here. Now we'll take the 1-inch brush and go through some yellow and brown. And we can add a small little bit of highlight to these bushes. I really think this painting is kind of neat with the snow on the ground that there's still some color in these bushes, like maybe an early snow. And all the warm brown, it really doesn't even feel like a winter painting. Normally there's a lot of cool colors like blue and black in the winter paintings, but this one's very warm. That's kind of different, it's fun. And I'm leaving a lot of dark in my bushes, just like normal. Now we'll go back to the brush that had the white on it, and we'll clean up these bushes, grabbing a little bit of that paint, moving it around. With some brown and black on the knife, we can drop in a couple of big birch trees up here. These are very close, so we'll have a lot of detail in them. Right now I'm just putting on the dark part. We'll come back and highlight in just a second. There we go. Maybe they just kind of grow right down there in the bushes. Now we'll take a little bit of white on the knife and we'll add some highlight to these trees. Just taking the knife and letting it run right across, just like that. There we go. We don't need too much. We want to leave a lot of that dark showing. Just a little. With the script liner, we can drop in a lot of little limbs to these trees, just like this. Now with the fan brush, we can paint in one pine tree right here. I'm just going to tap down with the corner of the brush. And he won't be very big, just a tiny little pine tree right here in the foreground. With some blue and white, we can add a little bit of highlight to this tree, a little bit of snow right up here. Using the corner of the brush and tapping. Isn't that a neat contrast how with that dark blue against all the brown and the warm colors there, the cool against the warm? I think that's kind of neat. Back to the white on the brush, and we'll grab a little bit of that color and move it around to create some shadows in the snow. Just like that. With a little bit of white on the knife, we can add a water line right here. Just rub it real hard right into the paint. Alright, well I think we're done. I had a lot of fun, I hope you did too. Don't forget to check out my website and also my DVDs for sale. I'll put those links below. And thanks for watching.